Hong Kong, a land of milk and honey, wedged between the South China Sea and the vast Chinese mainland, where its 7 million inhabitants enjoy one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. Like many developed countries around the world, Hong Kong is home to a fast growing population. The amount of people above the age of 65 is expected to grow from 900,000 to 2.1 million people in the next 20 years. The city has been feeling the weight of its aging population for several years and may expect a steep rise in the demand for care facilities in the near future. Elderly housing is already overflowing, causing waiting time to be as long as 3 years. And with a very meager social benefit system, poverty is an almost unavoidable fact for many of the oldies.
We think it's about 370,000 elderly living in poverty. Their income is lower than 2,000 per month.
In the latest policy address, Chief Executive Donald Tsang recognized the need for a strategic solution for Hong Kong's rapidly growing elderly population.
Policy objective of encouraging elderly people to age at home.
But he didn't propose any groundbreaking solutions to combat poverty and social isolation.
The elderly care strategy of the Hong Kong government is based on the concept of aging in the community, leaving the bulk of the care up to family and friends. A retired elder in Hong Kong receives about $3,600 per month, a very tight budget in one of the most expensive cities of the world. Many old people have no other choice but to work past their retiring age.
Charity organizations try to fill in the gaps that are left by official legislature by reaching out to the poor and needy elderly and providing them with extra facilities and subsidies. A very special initiative comes from St. James Settlement, one of the largest charity organizations in Hong Kong. They run a home haircutting service that provides the less mobile elderly with a groomed appearance and increasing their dignity and self-esteem. One of their volunteers is Gary, a professional hairdresser who spends his free time helping out with the project. Today he is visiting Mr. Wong, who lost his right leg in a car accident several years ago and is unable to leave the house.
我自己就覺得香港有好多弱勢社群係俾其他人忽略咗嘅，咁可能佢哋有咁嘅需要，咁而我又有咁嘅能力就可以幫到佢哋啦。
Mr. Wong's wife died several years ago and his children have all left for foreign countries. The haircutting service doesn't just improve his appearance, but is also one of the few social encounters he has.
冇啊，冇見啊！佢去咗6、7年都未返過嚟啊！
Gary has been cutting Mr. Wong's hair for over a year. Having somebody coming to his house is more convenient than arranging transportation to go to a salon.
要你哋信雅各安排人同我落去非法，咁啊變咗麻煩好多啊！
係咯，覺得佢哋好，即係有人幫到佢哋，佢哋會覺得好開心咯。
For now, people like Gary and other volunteers cater to the needs that are being overlooked by the government. The Hong Kong Legislative Council has given not much of an indication that a solution to the problems of the elderly population is near. However, with a large part of Hong Kong's policymakers approaching their retirement age themselves, compassion and decisive action may be just around the corner.